Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So today's video is going to be, I don't even know if this is a heads up video or maybe it's a heads up video for bullshit, but we're going to talk about the bird flu pandemic that's affecting birds right now. Apparently, it made its jump over to mammals. So, of course, upon reading this, I'm like, well, I know exactly where this is going to go. I know exactly where they're going to go with this whole story. So apparently down in Peru, a few hundred sea lions contracted bird flu. Now, I'm assuming they got it from seagulls. But nonetheless, guys, this jump into the mammals can be a big issue, at least as far as food goes. Because I'm thinking, or rather, I'm already seeing the chess pieces starting to move with this claim, if you will. Now, whether or not it's real is sort of irrelevant. What's irrelevant is that if this virus keeps making a jump to different mammals, I can see it all but infecting cattle, right? Pigs, things we eat, right? And so I see this headed in that direction. The more, I don't want to say serious problem, but another issue that can arise from it is that all of a sudden it makes this jump to people. Now, it has made jump to people, but it hasn't infected us the way it does chicken and now seemingly sea lions and otters and things of that nature. It has been found in humans, but here and there, few far in between. But if it becomes something that picks up and becomes easily contagious to humans, I could see that being a problem only for the fact that here goes another arm ticket, and here goes another lockdown. That's where I see it going. Now, before we go into the human realm, let's stick with the animal realm of mammals that we actually eat. Now, we are seeing a big issue with the chickens, as a lot of chickens are being culled or killed. Chicken eggs are being crushed and destroyed as well, not to mention the outside bullshit that's going on with eggs right now. So we are seeing higher prices in chicken. If this does make a jump to cattle, which I almost can guarantee it will, just because of the way the elites are running this whole game as to telling us how much meat we're going to eat, well, this is the best way to do it. To control our food, guys, by way of infection. Now, again, this is just me speculating. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying I see the chess piece on the boards starting to move again, and I see it going in the direction of it actually affecting our food, infecting our food, and affecting our food supply. So this is something to stay abreast of. This is something just to keep on your radar, not to panic over, not to start flipping out, not to be like, oh my God, and start pointing fingers. We know that the WEF wants this to happen. They want to control how much meat we eat. We know this. So now, guys, if you start looking at a lot of the things that are starting to happen with our meats and how some of it is being, I don't know, infected by accident or through nature, I could see this coming back to bite us in the ass down the line. Now, do I see this thing taking off and like a runaway train this year? No, absolutely not. But I do see down the line when the WEF wants to hammer or drop the hammer on our meat consumption, this is one way they can do it. All of a sudden, cattle all over the world is infected by bird flu. Then they're probably going to have to call it something else. But not the point. The point is, guys, is this is something you should pay attention to. And obviously, if you have a farm, this is something you should really be paying attention to, because I see where this is going. And again, this is speculation. This is just a conspiracy theory. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm just thinking this is the direction that they want to go in. If you guys don't know, check out the World Economic Forum website. They have a whole thing on how they want to tell us how much meat we should eat. And I think it's something like a pound or two a month or something like that per family, not even per person. So what is the best way to do it? This, having our meat contract bird flu. Then having us contract bird flu and giving us a new arm ticket that's not going to do its job. But again, guys, that's that realm. That's as of right now, that's crazy town, right? And the talk that I'm talking about is conspiracy theory, but it's just as soon as I read that the World Health Organization, WHO, was worried about the bird flu making a jump to mammals, I already started wargaming this in my head. And that's all it is. But again, it's something that you should, at the very least, put on your radar and pay attention to see how far this is going to go. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.